Welcome to Concept with Justin. Today, we're stepping into the great outdoors, not just to appreciate nature, but to actively shape it into stunning, functional extensions of our homes. Your yard, whether it's the welcoming front, the private backyard retreat, or even a compact patio, holds incredible potential. It's a canvas waiting for thoughtful design to transform it into a personal sanctuary, a place where lush greenery thrives, perhaps colors pop, or maybe elegant structure takes center stage. We'll explore how combining elements like pathways, focal points, versatile potted plants, and strong design principles like symmetry can craft these inviting outdoor spaces, creating harmony, reflecting style, and ultimately, enhancing your lifestyle. Imagine an outdoor area meticulously planned, where every element contributes to a cohesive vision. It could be a vibrant oasis buzzing with life or a serene green haven designed for calm contemplation. Let's delve into the tools and techniques to achieve these beautiful environments. One of the key elements of any well-designed outdoor space is the use of potted plants. Pots offer versatility, allowing you to experiment with different arrangements and designs. They are invaluable for adding accents, defining spaces, or introducing specific plant types where in-ground planting isn't feasible. Consider using pots of varying sizes and materials: terracotta for a rustic look, ceramic for a polished finish, or concrete or metal for a modern, minimalist vibe. To add depth and interest, arrange pots in clusters, mixing tall plants like fiddle leaf figs or palms with cascading greenery like ivy or pothos. This layering effect creates a dynamic visual appeal, making even a small corner of your garden come alive. Moving to the flower beds, this is where creativity truly shines. A well-designed flower bed can serve as the heart of your garden, showcasing vibrant colors and textures. For a timeless look, opt for a mix of perennials like lavender, hydrangeas, and daylilies. These flowers not only bloom beautifully but also return year after year with minimal maintenance. To enhance the visual impact, create layers within the flower bed: taller plants at the back, medium-height flowers in the middle, and low-growing ground cover at the front. The result is a cascading effect that draws the eye and creates a sense of abundance. No garden oasis or structured landscape is complete without a thoughtfully designed pathway. Pathways are not just functional, they guide visitors through your space and set the tone for the entire landscape. For a sleek and contemporary look, consider using large stone slabs with pebbles placed in between. If you prefer a more rustic charm, opt for irregularly shaped stones or brick pathways. To elevate the experience, line your pathway with low-maintenance plants like boxwood or ornamental grasses. Straight, formal pathways are often crucial for reinforcing symmetrical garden layouts. The front yard, often the first impression of your home, deserves special attention. A neatly trimmed lawn is a classic choice, but you can take it a step further by incorporating structured elements like a manicured hedge or decorative fencing. A painted white picket fence, for example, can exude charm, while a dark stained wood or wrought iron fence brings a modern, sophisticated touch. For a distinctive and modern twist, consider incorporating decorative black stones into your landscape. These stones can be used to outline flower beds, create borders along pathways, or even form the base of a minimalist rock garden. Their sleek appearance contrasts beautifully with the vibrant greens of plants and the soft hues of flowers, adding a sophisticated edge to your outdoor space. The backyard is where you can truly let your imagination run wild. If space allows, create distinct zones. A lounging area with comfortable outdoor furniture, a dining area under a pergola draped with string lights, and a garden area filled with lush greenery. Adding a water feature, such as a small fountain or pond, can introduce a calming element to the space, while a fire pit surrounded by cozy seating can make the area inviting year-round. Let's now focus on a specific backyard aesthetic that combines formality with natural beauty, creating a symmetrical garden landscape defined by neatly trimmed hedges and a central expanse of pristine green lawn, resulting in a calming, lush green vista. Imagine stepping into your backyard and viewing a perfectly balanced scene. A healthy, vibrant lawn forms the core, providing an open, refreshing green space. This lawn is framed by impeccably clipped hedges, perhaps boxwood, yew, or privet, creating strong, clean lines and a sense of formal enclosure. The symmetry is key. The shape of the lawn, the placement of the hedges, and any additional elements like matching trees or pathways are mirrored along a central axis. This ordered approach, dominated by the green of the lawn and hedges, creates a deeply serene, elegant, and visually restful backyard landscape that feels both grand and peacefully green. When selecting plants for your oasis or formal backyard, think about how they contribute to the overall atmosphere. Large leafy plants like monstera or banana trees evoke a tropical vibe, while succulents and cacti bring a touch of the desert. For seasonal interests, include a mix of evergreens and deciduous plants. Evergreens provide year-round structure, absolutely critical for maintaining the form and impact of symmetrical hedge designs throughout the year, while deciduous trees and shrubs offer changing foliage and blooms that mark the seasons. Vertical gardens are another exciting way to maximize your space while adding a unique aesthetic element. These living walls are perfect for small spaces or urban environments where ground space is limited. A vertical garden can be as simple as a wall-mounted metal grid with hanging pots or as elaborate as a fully integrated system with irrigation. Use a mix of greenery and flowering plants to add texture and variety. Herbs like basil, thyme, and parsley not only look beautiful but are also practical for cooking. Seasonality is another factor to consider when designing your outdoor space. A truly captivating garden evolves throughout the year, offering something beautiful in every season. In spring, focus on blooming bulbs like tulips, daffodils, and hyacinths, perhaps in symmetrical borders along the lawn. Summer is the time for vibrant flowers and peak lush greenery, making the lawn and hedges look their best. Autumn brings warm hues with chrysanthemums, asters, and ornamental grasses. In winter, evergreens, holly, and plants with interesting bark or berries can keep your garden visually appealing, with the symmetrical hedges providing essential structure against the dormant lawn. For those interested in a low-maintenance garden, there are plenty of options that don't sacrifice beauty. Succulents, cacti, and drought-tolerant plants like agave or yucca require minimal care and water. Ground covers like creeping thyme or clover can replace traditional lawns, reducing the need for mowing. Gravel gardens, which use stones and hardy plants, are another stylish and low-effort option. However, maintaining the crisp lines of symmetrical hedges requires regular pruning, so factor that into maintenance considerations. For those who love to experiment, try incorporating unexpected elements into your garden. A mirror placed strategically can create the illusion of more space. A vintage bicycle with a basket of flowers can become a charming decorative piece. Even an old door or window frame can be repurposed as a quirky garden feature. A garden is not just an aesthetic addition to your home, it is a living, evolving masterpiece. By layering thoughtful design, sustainable practices, and a touch of creativity, you can build a space that is not only visually stunning but also deeply functional and meaningful. A garden oasis or formal landscape is as much about the experience as it is about the design. Let's begin by talking about enhancing sensory elements, a crucial yet often overlooked aspect of outdoor spaces. A truly immersive garden engages all 5 senses: sight, smell, sound, touch, and taste. For sight, consider playing with contrasts and focal points, or lean into the calming visual order provided by a symmetrical backyard design dominated by green lawn and hedges. A mix of textures, colors, and shapes can create a visually stimulating environment. For example, juxtapose the delicate, feathery texture of ornamental grasses with the bold, structural lines of succulents or the smooth, dense texture of the clipped hedges. Use color theory to your advantage. Warm colors like red, orange, and yellow draw the eye and create energy, while cool colors like blue, green, and lavender promote relaxation. Adding vertical elements, like trellises with climbing roses or perfectly placed symmetrical trees, can elevate the design and add a sense of depth. When it comes to smell, fragrant plants are the key to creating an atmosphere that soothes and uplifts. Lavender, jasmine, and gardenias are classic choices for their calming scents, while herbs like mint, basil, and thyme add a refreshing aroma. Even the scent of freshly cut grass contributes to the sensory experience of the lawn-centric design. For a unique touch, consider night-blooming flowers like moonflowers or evening primrose, which release their fragrance at dusk, adding a magical quality to evening gatherings in the garden. Sound is an often underutilized element in garden design. The gentle trickle of a water feature, such as a fountain or small pond, can create a calming backdrop. Wind chimes made of bamboo, metal, or even glass add a melodic quality as they sway in the breeze. For a more immersive auditory experience, plant vegetation that attracts birds, like berry bushes or sunflowers, and install bird feeders or bird baths, perhaps symmetrically placed, to encourage their presence. Incorporating touch into your garden design adds another layer of engagement. Choose plants with interesting textures, like the velvety leaves of lamb's ear or the spiky fronds of ferns. The dense foliage of a well-maintained hedge offers its own unique tactile quality. Use materials like smooth river stones, rough bark, or soft moss and pathways or decorative features to create a tactile experience. Even outdoor furniture can play a role. Choose seating with cushions made from natural fabrics or rustic wooden finishes for added warmth and comfort. Finally, let's talk about taste. A garden oasis can double as a source of fresh, delicious ingredients. Plant a mix of culinary herbs, fruits, and vegetables to bring your garden to life in a literal sense. Imagine stepping outside to pick fresh basil for a homemade pesto, or harvesting ripe tomatoes and cucumbers for a refreshing summer salad. Berry bushes, citrus trees, and even edible flowers like nasturtiums or pansies can add both beauty and flavor to your outdoor space. Another area worth exploring is seasonal adaptability. A well-designed garden should remain beautiful and functional throughout the year, offering something unique in every season. In spring, focus on early bloomers like daffodils, tulips, and crocuses. These flowers bring vibrant color to your garden after the dullness of winter. Pair them with shrubs like forsythia or magnolia, which produce striking blossoms. Spring is also an excellent time to refresh your garden beds and fertilize the lawn to prepare for the growing season ahead. Summer is all about lush greenery and bold, colorful blooms. Roses, hydrangeas, and sunflowers thrive during this time, creating a vibrant display. Incorporate shade structures like pergolas or umbrellas to make the space comfortable during hot days, and consider adding outdoor fans or misters for cooling. Summer is also the season for outdoor gatherings, so ensure your seating areas are well equipped with comfortable furniture and decorative cushions. The symmetrical green lawn provides the perfect backdrop for summer activities. In autumn, the focus shifts to warm, earthy tones. chrysanthemums, asters, and ornamental grasses can bring rich reds, oranges, and yellows to your garden. Add decorative elements like pumpkins, hay bales, or lanterns to celebrate the season. Autumn is also a great time to plant bulbs for spring, ensuring your garden is ready to bloom when the weather warms up again. Winter, though often overlooked, can be just as beautiful as the other seasons. Evergreens like pine, spruce, and holly provide structure and color when other plants have gone dormant. Add interest with plants that have unique bark, like birch or red-twig dogwood, or those that produce berries, like winterberry. The strong architectural lines of the symmetrical hedges truly stand out against a dormant lawn, or even a light dusting of snow. String lights and candles can add warmth and charm, transforming your garden into a magical winter wonderland. Thank you for joining us today on Concept with Justin. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with your friends. And of course, subscribe to Concept with Justin for more design inspiration. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.